KC Singh, when SM Krishna meets Shah Mahmood Qureshi next week in Islamabad, and this issue is surely going to come up, the question simply is, we've been doing this to and fro for the better part of almost 19 months now, since 26/11. Can we, and some Congress MPs have been talking about this, can we have a process which is uninterruptible and uninterrupted to terror and terror attacks? Because it just keeps coming back to Jamaat-ud-Dawa and Hafiz Saeed.
Well, that is not a phrase the government has been using. It's a former minister who's been using that phrase. I think we should stick to what the Home Minister said. Home Minister said after he finished his visit that he will go by actions. And the actions he was expecting was things like voice samples, additional information in the dossier after the interrogation of Headley. He said enough cases have not been registered, other people need to be arrested. If what has been done today is a one-off in addition to what Pakistan proposes to do, then it's fine. Let's not downplay it. That's a good action they've done. But if this alone is all that they're going to do, then obviously it is not enough. Then it is merely atmospherics. And they're just preparing for Mr. Krishna and not lead anywhere.
Trial in Pakistan will actually take off. For all effective purposes, it's still in limbo. It hasn't even begun.
Well, that's the point I'm making, that's where the Home Minister said that he's got certain benchmarks, and let's see, and he said I will go by actions, not by statements. He was satisfied with the statements, but he said I await actions, and let's see what those actions are. This is not enough. But if this has been done and something more is going to be done before Mr. Krishna goes there, good. This is creating the right atmospherics, but this has no substance in it.
And if action is what we're talking about, it comes back to Hafiz Saeed, it comes back to the terror mastermind of the Jamaat-ud-Dawa. If this admission, if there is this admission by the Punjab government that the JUD is indeed a terror outfit, then why is Hafiz Saeed roaming free? That's our second big face-off question. MJ Akbar, A, about Hafiz Saeed, and more importantly about this process between India and Pakistan, because your good friend Mr. Manishankar Iyer says that this process should be uninterruptible and uninterrupted. Do you believe such a thing can genuinely happen, or is it Mr. Iyer's pipe dream?
Well, Mani has always been extremely liberal in his view of Indo-Pak relations, and I think sometimes the desire for friendship sort of supersedes the reality of the problems. So I don't criticize Mani for that. I mean, it's better to be it's better to hope for friendship than it is to hope for war. But the reality on the ground is that the organizations that you've been talking about, Zaka, just now mentioned, as I said, they have many dimensions. Now, the terrorism that you talk about, Pakistan does not recognize what is going on in Kashmir as terrorism, or the violence that is inspired by the Kashmir cause as terrorism. As long as Pakistan does not, you show the, Sayyid Salahuddin, for example. Why? Because Pakistan, both the street as well as the ISI and the establishment, Kashmir is so deeply rooted in their consciousness of the national self that they do not see the anti or the separatist issue in Kashmir as a sign of terrorism. They see it as a cause for jihad. They see it as a cause for violence. They see it as a cause in order to take on the Indian state. And as long as that is there, there will be a certain amount of duplicity. Therefore, they would ideally like let's say Hafiz Saeed as a shortcut name, as an all-purpose name. They would like Hafiz Saeed and his ilk to stop indulging in this sort of self-destructive attack on Dada Ganj Bakhsh. I mean, I've been there. My mother used to take me there. It is an astonishing sort of sanctum sanctorum. You can't do that. But they don't mind if simultaneously they are also indulging in